Why me? I lived with this question all my childhood and most of my adulthood. Why can't we have normal dining table times chatting about our day? Why can't I have outings like my friends do with their parents? Why can't I reach out to my parents when I'm confused? Why can't we be like everyone else? Why me in the whole wide world? Good evening to one and all present here. I was born in Pune, India, a small town about 3 hours away from Mumbai, to a family of 3, mom, dad, and my sister. And I was about 7 years old when dad was diagnosed with cancer, which meant dad, accompanied with mom, had to visit Mumbai hospital frequently for treatment. This meant that me and my sister spent many days just by ourselves. In a time when most children have childhood memories, me and my sister hardly have any childhood to speak of. And as dad's condition continued to deteriorate, my sister had to be married off at the age of 18. And she too moved to Mumbai. Now I had to fend all by myself, juggling schoolwork, house chores, bank visits, and every other work I saw my friends' parents do for them. Then came in career choices. I knew I wanted to be a doctor. Not for prestige, title, or money, but I wanted to find these answers. How every child could have their parents with them. So I applied to the All India Medical Entrance Exam. And voila, I passed with flying colors. And not just that, I even bagged a medical scholarship at a medical university a few hours away from my hometown. For the first time in my life, I felt happy. For the first time, something was going right. My dream to be a doctor, to find my answers, was going to be true. But my joy lasted just for a little time. That's when Dad lost his decade-long battle to cancer and passed away. This was 1993. And in those days, the loss of a father for a girl child, that meant that she had to be treated with kid gloves, severely restricted her life choice. My mom was not happy with me leaving home and being away to another town to study medicine. So I had to decline my medical scholarship and I joined the Bachelor of Science in my hometown. At a tender age of 18, I had to suddenly grow up taking care of mom, the house, financial responsibility. And I often sat alone in my balcony wondering, how would life be in a medical school? How would life be if I had a boyfriend? How would life be if I had the freedom to choose my life path? Fast forward to my story. I got married at the age of 22. Had both my kids at 26 and 32. And yes, in my early 30s, I definitely looked like a mom of 2 boys. I was overweight. And I developed some health issues too. The trauma of my childhood was very fresh. I knew I had to do something about my weight and the few health issues that I had. Because I wanted to be in my healthy self for my kids in their formative years. So I joined the gym and I hit it hard. I was working out 2 times a day, calculating all the calories and the grams of food that I ate, followed every fad diet on the internet. Yes, I lost weight, but I lost health too. I landed up with several hormonal imbalances, adult acne that made me look absolutely ugly. Fatigue and tiredness was unexplainable. Doctors put me on several medications. I knew I had lost. And all I wanted was to be my healthy self so that I could be there for my kids. The trauma from childhood still remained, and finding the answers to why health and what health still remained. So I started to dig deeper in research, and my research led me to the profession of health coaching. Its promise of finding solutions to a healthy lifestyle in a holistic way under the guidance of a coach sounded promising. So I thought, perhaps I could become a health coach. Not only would it help me heal my own health conditions, but it maybe get me connected to the health profession again. And who knows, in the future, maybe I'll be helping people too. And maybe a little closer to my dream. So I joined the world's largest health coaching institute, Institute of Integrative Nutrition. Balancing family life, kids, and a professional education was not easy. I was studying full-time about nutrition, lifestyle factors such as exercise, stress, and poor quality sleep and how they impact health. And not just that, I was studying the human mind, positive psychology, so that I would be able to motivate my clients too. However, my passion to find the answers to health kept me going. I completed my course, and I was one of the top 10 health coaches globally. My transformation did not go unnoticed. People started complimenting on this new me, the fitter me, the happier me. And then people started asking me for tools and tips to help them reverse their chronic condition. This led me to set up my own practice of health coaching. I subsequently completed 2 more courses on emotional eating and hormonal imbalances so that I could assist my clients better. And as setting up a career in my early 40s also came with its challenges. Licenses that are needed to practice, a place to practice, the finances. But the greatest challenge that I had was to let people know what health coaching is. While it is very popular in the US, it was hardly known of in this part of the region. So I started conducting awareness sessions on what health coaching is. A lot of people thought I was a nutritionist, sometimes a dietitian, sometimes a life coach, and sometimes all of the above. So I started letting people know in these awareness sessions that how health coaching not only provides information on food choices and nutrition to reverse chronic condition, but it also looks into the other lifestyle factors such as exercise, poor sleep, or stress that may be impacting your health, your insulin, your cortisol. And the coach approach allows me to provide this in such a way that I help my clients inculcate these habits step by step so that they can sustain it for the rest of their lives. Take them from the place they are to the place they want to be in their health. My practice grew steadily and slowly. And I've been fortunate enough to coach thousands of people, from individuals to families, to kids as young as 7 to retirees of 70, moms, entrepreneurs, and corporates. And all my corporates and all my clients have reported feeling fitter, stronger, healthier, reverse chronic diseases such as diabetes, cholesterol, PCOS, thyroid, just to name a few. And not just that, they came back to me telling me how these routines of morning routines of gratitude and journaling, how that has changed them as a complete different human being, and how well they're managing their stress better, how fantastically well the day goes because of me. As a public speaker, I've been able to reach out to corporates, non-profit organizations, schools, universities, and even labor camps. And they have reported, universities have come back saying how academic performance has gone higher. Corporates have told me how productivity has gone higher, absenteeism has reduced in their department, social intelligence and acceptance has increased. So it's been an extremely rewarding yet unusual journey for me. And in this journey, I learned many life lessons. But I'll share my top 3 with you today. Number 1, there are no full stops, there are only commas. While I wanted to be a doctor in my 20s and 30s, and I thought my dream has gone forever, but here I am, living a dream, different one, but yet connected to the medical profession. Who knows, I may be called a doctor in the future. While we all strive for grades and universities, and when we don't receive them, we feel our dream is gone forever. It's just that we learn to dream a different dream. And it's never too late, and you are never too old to start a career. Age is certainly no bar. 2, passion and purpose over Prada. When you're younger, you always want those jobs with title, prestige, and more money. But in the long run, it's the job that you're passionate about and the job that has purpose and value that gives you true happiness. I would be happier if I could reach to millions of people with this message rather than make millions of dollars. And lastly, my favorite one, your identity. While it's given nowadays that most girls pursue a career, but I feel it's more than important and crucial for a woman to have her own identity. It gives you confidence, independence, and of course the money to buy the product. So here I am in front of you today. A mom of 2 boys aged 21 and 15, pursuing a profession of my dreams, cherishing my identity and my independence, and living a life full of purpose. Today, when I look back, I can't say I'm grateful for my difficult childhood, but I now know why me.